the fairest of all to see. Dear ladies, you're simply my cup of tea. Your style full of grace, your ribbons and lace, your elegant flair dazzle my eyes. You're in a class beyond compare. Dear ladies, the years cannot dim your charm. Dear ladies, allow me to take your arm. You're clearly perfection, your pure gentil. For you're as dear as good, dear ladies, can be.
Dear ladies, whose lives have been one long whirl, with dances and parties as just begun. My coming of age, my life on the stage, the debutante's ball. Nobody's wife, this time of life, you've seen it all. We are ladies, indeed, never our ideals unchangeable come what may. We may see the fashion, but we will dream, and we'll fit as two ladies and me. Harmless little piece. I'm having trouble with 6 across.
How many letters, dear?
9 letters.
What's the clue?
The clue, Trevi approximating container for petit beurre.
Trevi.
Trevi.
Trevi fountain, yes?
one assumes.
Container for petit beurre. Container for petit beurre. Biscuit tin, yes?
Yeah, something
Biscuit
like
tin and a fountain. When is a biscuit tin like a fountain? When it's a square tin. Coffee must be ready. Maud, so good to us, you know. I don't know what we'd do without her.
Come along, you know, as well as I do, dear. That woman is incompetent.
Oh, she's got over there.
Has she?
Thank you, Maud. Lovely, dear. Thank you. Saucer of coffee, dear.
Yes. Careful, careful.
There's a hole in this carpet, and it's best Persian, you know.
I think we have to say best Iranian now, dear.
It doesn't matter what you say. There's a hole in my carpet. Evadne, there's a hole.
Then cover it, dear Hilda, dear Hilda.
Very good, yes, yes.
What do I say? There's another one.
Oh, that's on your side. This settee's falling to pieces.
Everything is falling to pieces.
Speak for yourself.
It's hardly surprising, you know. This house is over 100 years old. That's the reason for all the rising damp and the dry rot.
Nothing wrong with my quarters. Or the damps in your part of the house. This is caused, I may say, from taking too many baths with the window closed. It brings on condensation, the source of all this dry damp and rising rot.
Well, my end may be damp, but you've got the woodworm.
How dare you?
You have. You brought it into this house when you insisted on finding a home for your grandmother's whatnot.
Well, you're not suggesting I get rid of it now, are you? Granny knew those worms intimately.
I am not concerned with ancient history, dear. Something must be done about this here and now.
But can we afford to have it all put right?
I shall look at my books.
There's no time for reading, dear.
I mean my ledgers. Fortunately, there is someone in this house who can add up a column of figures.
You're referring to Maud?
I'm referring to me.
Seen this for years. I do like to be beside the doctor. Oh, I do like to be with him. I've been away from you a long time. Mammy. You see, your playing the piano comes in very useful when you work one of those, doesn't it? You made a mistake there. You get your money back if you press button B. Going up third floor, soft furnishings, and bingo!
There you are.
Yes.
We have overspent by £134.
What does that mean?
That means we shall have to pull our horns in.
You mean fewer hairdos at Maison Rena's? They've moved from Sloppenala Street, you know.
Well, no, this calls for something much more drastic than that.
Not doing our own hair. And you know I always have trouble getting under that geezer in the bathroom.
You have brought this on yourself. There is no denying, Hilda, you are a wantonly extravagant woman. Look at this. £3 a week for the chiropodist.
That's an investment.
It's one we can't afford.
Well, I could start going to that little girl. She's a trainee over the Market Square. Does it for 5p a toe.
Cobblers. Now, look at this. What is the point in spending £3 a week on the chiropodist and £16 a week on shoe repairs? No, I'm sorry, Hilda. I have known you a very long time, and the leopard does not change its stripes. You were exactly the same in the 40s. You remember how you blew all your savings at Monte?
Monty was a great soldier. I won't hear a word against him, and besides which, a little flutter now and again does no harm.
Good heavens, you'll be doing the pools next.
You're a fine one to talk.
What do you mean?
Who won the MG midget in the spot the ball competition, may I ask?
That's nothing to do with it. We're discussing you.
Exactly. And while we are discussing me, whose little flutters have paid off every now and again?
I don't know.
Yes, who has sat night after night at the town hall whist drive, moving from table to table, facing Joy Tilt, then Mrs. Beverstock, and back to Joy Tilt again, all to win a Christmas turkey? Me. And who won it? Me. Who paid for it? Me. Yes, yes, yes. Who plucked it? Me. Who cooked it? Me. Who ate it? You.
It was a nice bird.
Tiny parson's nose.
Lovely white meat there.
And soup for a week afterwards, you see, yes. There's economy.
But not enough, I'm afraid.
Well, now, if I play my cards right this year, I might get a goose as well.
That is already cooked, I'm sorry to say. No, I've a better idea. Let's go out in the garden.
What for?
For calm cogitation. Our situation is a serious one. We shall meet back here in a short while and discuss it and see if we can come up.
Very well, dear.
I shall meet you back here in exactly half an hour.
Same place?
Same place.
Same time?
Don't be silly.
Correct. Now, we ought to get synchronized. Well, I should. That's me. Pour vous.
Thank you, ma'am. Very well, then. À tout à l'heure.
Pretty point. Of course, I fully realise the weather is a bit inclement, but I'm in perfect conditions ready for you to cut the grass, don't you?
I suppose I can make a start on the grass.
Well, I tell you what then. While you cut the grass, I'll go and prune the roses.
Off you go.
All right? All right. I'll go and prune the roses. My pleasure. So lovely. There we are. Ooh, Vilma Banky. Now, let's see. Here we are. God bless you, Harry Wheatcroft. Was it a thinner Siler? I'm a great friend of Francis. I don't go to dances. I'm hopeless when that awful leash. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. I thought we'd reach to stay at our own ends of the garden. Oh, I'm sorry there. I didn't realize it was you. Still, she gave you one of her best frocks, didn't she? Ooh, the bell. It's gone off. Exactly, it's gone off. Come along now. Come in number 1. Well, Chancellor, let's hear your plans for the budget then. Gonna tax my hairdos, are you? You can't hear me, can you? Oh, what an opportunity. I've been waiting for something like this for years. Because that's a dreadful frock you're wearing. Oxfam should have burnt those shoes before they gave them to
What are you doing?
Pressing my waves in there.
It's about 12:05.
Is it?
Oh, dear. I've had these on all the time.
You haven't. I thought you'd washed your hair.
Order, order. I hereby declare this meeting open.
God bless all who sail in her.
And we have no more flippant remarks from you, if you don't mind. This is a serious problem. I've given it a lot of thought, and I have come up with a solution.
Really?
Yes. We are going to turn the rose garden over to vegetables. We are going to sell them, and we're going to make a profit.
Like the time when we were raising money for the weathercock appeal. And we had that stall at the end of the drive, and we had all these buckets filled with masses of azaleas.
Yes.
We didn't do very well, did we?
No, we didn't sell many flowers, but one man did buy 4 buckets.
Well, he was the window cleaner.
Another notion.
Yes.
I think it's high time you started charging for your singing lessons.
Oh, I couldn't.
Why not?
Oh, Evadne, how can I possibly take money from somebody like the butcher? I mean, we've been going to the Tolmans now 25 years. That man has not put his meat up once in a quarter of a century. No. There must be another way.
Well, I'll tell you what. I suppose I could always nip down to the newsagents and place another ad in the window for my French lessons.
You remember what happened last time? Let me tell you my idea.
You've had one?
Yes.
Ah.
Now, you may not like it, but there's always PGs.
PGs?
Paying guests. You know, like Julian has at his house in Wimbledon.
Where are we going to put them?
Well, in your part of the house, of course.
Oh, of course, yes.
Well, I mean, your bedroom is vast.
Well, vast.
It's a veritable dormitory.
Yes.
Now, you're always saying how chilly it is in there with the drafts. You'll be much cosier in the attic.
There is just as much space at your end of the house.
Yes, but I've just been decorated.
Well, so much the better. That will save us the cost of doing it again.
Pink isn't everybody's taste. I mean, cerise is not a universal colour. Now, your room with its cream walls and brown varnish, now that gives scope to youngsters wanting to do their own thing. They can cover the walls in posters of Adam and his aunts and the why.
The who?
Right. I say, let's fill the house with youngsters, give them a free hand.
Do you remember what happened when your nephew Julian gave his guests a free hand? It was all he could do to keep it out of the papers.
Papers. Now, wait a minute. The papers, the Stacton Bugle. Now, this morning, there was something in the Bugle, and it was, you were sitting on it. There was something in here this morning. I read it, and it was, it was... It was a young man who wished to, He wished to convert a restaurant into a house. Now, if I can find it, there's, oh, I say... See the Ben-Hur's on at the Isolde. Yes, it'll come right off the edge of the screen, you know. Frances York Batley has got moles in her croquet lawn.
Oh, dear.
After all these years, isn't that terrible? Yes. And Oh, I say, the Hislops have had another.
Already?
It's a boy.
Oh, is it?
Or it's a girl. It's a terrible photograph, anyway. And, oh, it's here. Here we are. Here we are. Next to an advert for some woman wanting to sell a motor mower that only works backwards. Ridiculous now. A young man wishes to invest in country property suitable for conversion to restaurant offering full French service.
What do you suppose that means?
Well, it'll be nothing like your lessons.
Oh,
I mean, I don't see it now. Candles in bottles, check cloths, little tables. You at the piano, me as the singing patron. A sort of, well, shall we say, Ethel Merman of Stackton Trestle.
Have you seen the small print?
No,
Must have large garden.
we got one of those.
CH a necessity.
We can always get one of those.
Immediate vacant possession essential.
What does that mean?
That means we have to move out yesterday so he can move in tomorrow.
Well, that's it, isn't it? So much for your bright ideas, dear.
There is nothing else for it. I am going to take advice.
I've given you all the advice I can.
I mean professional advice.
I beg your pardon. What are you insinuating?
You may have forgotten. I am a town councillor.
Don't
I
forget.
do wield a certain influence in Stackton Trestle. I shall phone the town hall.
Well, they won't want to become a restaurant.
I shall call Teddy Trapter. He is a friend and a town clerk as well. A businessman with a sound legal sense.
And he's probably out. Maybe you're going to break that.
Hello, town hall. Councillor Hinge calling. Town clerk, please.
Very hoity-toity.
Mr. Trapter. I have a call for you. I'm putting you through now. Hold the line. There you are. Your connection is there. Go ahead. Talk.
Hello, Teddy? Hilda, dear. Very well, bless you. And yourself? All healed up? Yes. And how's Peggy? Oh, she hasn't. Oh, how terrible. Oh, well, of course, they did say it might happen. Yes, yes. Well, I am sorry. Yes, yes. But do as they say. That's right. We'll always go to the top, dear. That's why we've come to you, you see. Yes, yes. Well, to be quite honest, dear, we're in need of funds. No, not fun. We get plenty of fun. Silly old buffer is as deaf as a post, dear. I didn't know I wasn't offering toast, dear. No, I wasn't. We need to raise some money, you see. Yes. Well, about £134 between us. That's right. Capitalise on our assets.
Capitalise on our what?
Assets. Make a note of it. Yes. Exploit our talents. Well, I suppose. I can't say certainly, yes. Well, yes. A marathon. A musical marathon. Yvette is nodding her approval. Her approval. Splendid. Well, bless you, Teddy. I knew you'd come up with it. Bless you. Yes, thank you so much. Take care and love to Peggy. Yes, wish her well, won't you, dear, from both of us. Mind you, 64 is a bit old to go hang gliding. Toodaloo.
What happened?
Poor Peggy.
What?
Terrible. Flew straight into the sunlight laundry chimney.
Oh, no.
And it's the only one for miles.
Anything broken?
Her glasses.
Oh, no.
Just where it hurts most.
Well, our problem is solved.
Is it?
We know what we're going to do.
Do we?
We've done it before.
Oh, yes.
What we did at the Lyceum Crew in 1949.
What did we do at Crew Lyceum?
Der Ring des Nibelungen.
The what?
The ring cycle, Wagner's ring cycle.
Yeah.
You remember?
I do.
We did all 18 hours in one day.
That's right.
We'll do it again.
Yes.
But we won't do it once.
No.
We'll do it again and again and again.
Until we get it right.
Until we've got £134.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I shall get it sponsored properly.
You should.
I will write off to the Guinness Book of Records today. The costumes are in the attic.
Yes?
The scores are in the public library. And everything else we need is up here.
I knew I'd think of something.
been. No,
Absolutely, I know.
Well, here we are at last.
Of course, really, I should be at home, you see. I mean, because after all, you know, I had to be waiting for that letter from the Guinness people. And I know you know as well as I do that if old Stetson made delivery the second time round, of course, he always gets his knuckles in the flap.
That's true.
Yes.
But you know, you're here for a very good reason. Wagner comes in 24 volumes, and I shall need you to help me carry them home. This isn't one of dear Ivor's little soufflés, you know. Shh!
Would you happen to be in charge of the Enid Blyton section?
Thank you. Back to normality.
And a little bit of peace and quiet. Of course, it will never be any good to her again, you know.
No.
Not with the leg, that is. I wonder if my Brunhilde costume is still wearable.
Well, if not, dear, Maud can always patch it up.
Yes, that's quite right.
Goodness me, warm in here, isn't it?
Ah, there you are, you see. I said you'd be better off in the attic, didn't I?
No. It's my Chateau Betrave, dear.
Your what?
My beetroot wine.
Well, why didn't you say so? There's only me listening to you. You get on and tap your demi-johns. I'll look for my long johns. Yeah. My deflator-mouse crinoline.
I see you still can't control it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the way to do it. Get back in the box. I don't want to get back in the box. Get back in the box. No, oh, no one else. Oh, I say. What we got here? Now, wait a moment. Oh, my old South Pacific costume. There should be a bit more of it, actually. Oh, yes, that's it. Oh, what a last night that was. Here's what we're really looking for. My Brunhilde helmet. Oh, wait a minute. That's it. Do you know I must have lost weight since I wore this?
Oh, that must be the persimmon.
Yes, strawberry or vanilla, dear.
Rosé.
I'll put a good word in for you.
Bravo.
Exactly, dear. It's come. It's come. Oh, Peter, Peter, Peter. Why ask for the moon when we have the stars?
Tranquilité, tranquilité.
What does he say, dear?
I haven't opened it
You
yet.
must open it and then tell us what it says. Come along.
No panic.
Yes, come on. What is it?
Dear Miss Hinge, thank you for your letter of 27th ultimo.
Typical common market, that, you see. Changing the names of the months now.
We regret to inform you that we do not, as a rule, sponsor marathons ourselves.
No, yes.
And having checked with the charity commissioners,
Yes.
we are unable to find any mention of the Dame Hinge Bracket fund you refer to.
What did you use my name for?
It's shorter than mine.
Is it?
Furthermore, it may interest you to know that when the 7-act opera The Life and Times of Joseph Stalin, fancy that, was performed in Brooklyn, the first act alone lasted 13 hours, 25 minutes.
Long time to wait for an ice cream, isn't it?
You know what that means, don't you?
Yes, it means we've won the pools.
What?
We've won the pools.
But we don't go to the pools.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Well, knowing that your birthday was coming round again, and
Yeah.
how you like little treats
Yeah.
every so often, started doing the pools.
When was it?
4 years ago.
But you haven't got a head for figures.
Well, I just do an 8 from 10 perm at a farthing a line.
How much?
And my numbers come
How
up.
much?
My ships come in.
How much?
150. Nearly on the horns of a dilemma then, dear.
I say. What was the deficit again?
134.
So?
134 from 150.
50.
There is one more letter in my name than yours, you know.
£16.
Oh, let's splash out.
Let's go to town.
Why not? The bright lights of London.
We can have a meal.
We can see if the mousetrap's still running.
And if there's anything left over, I suggest an exhibition.
Madame Tussauds.
Oh, I've never been.
Oh, Yvette, it's very you. Promise me one thing when we get there.
Yes?
Keep moving. Well, I'm rather thrilled about the whole thing. And oh no, wait a minute. Have I got everything? Yes, I have. You take that, dear.
Of course.
You have that as well, all right? And you better look after that. After all, I am driving, aren't I? Come on, don't hold everything up. Get in there. And don't sit on my bag, will you? London, here we come. That's it. Don't sit on my bag. There we are. Ooh.
We are ladies whose lives have been one long one. With dances and parties, it's just begun. My coming of age, my life on the stage, the debutante's ball. Nobody's wife, this time of life, we've seen it all. We are ladies, a breed that is rare today. Our ideals, unchangeable, come what may. We may seem old-fashioned, but we both agree that we're as with it as two ladies can be.
Dear ladies, the years cannot dim your charm.
Lovely voice.
Dear ladies, allow me to take your arm.
What's wrong with mine?
My kind of ladies, by golly, one. This of dear ladies, by far.
I wonder if he's married.